Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Confetti Conversation. That's not right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Confetti Conversations. No,
that's still not right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the podcast.
No.
Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome to another podcast. Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. Welcome to another podcast. That's it. You got it there in the end.
I knew it was wrong, but I didn't know what you said.
If you can't tell by that intro, we're tired today.
We've had a bad day.
Well, not necessarily. We've just both had, I've had a little stress at the end of work. You've had a pretty stressful full day of work.
Yeah.
So we're probably not feeling our best, but I think this will help us.
They're always the funniest when we're a bit like this, to be honest.
I think that this is like a bit of therapy for us. Like, if I just did nothing after work today, I think I would just sit and wallow.
Yeah, and also, I've got a wedding shit to do.
Yeah.
So
I've got extra work to do, so
this always motivates me to get my wedding stuff done.
Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah, I think I need this, otherwise I literally would sit and do nothing all evening, and that is not good for anybody.
You're at the sofa over there, like inviting me to have a little nap.
Oh, it's so comfortable. We always sit on this sofa because the way my lounge is set up, we're sat facing the wall, which has got the telly on it, and then we've got another sofa just off camera. That sofa is like horizontal, is it?
Perpendicular.
You're right.
I just yawned and said it.
Did you yawn, or did you just have a little mini moment? I don't really know what happened there.
Yeah, it's like perpendicular.
Yeah, it is perpendicular to the telly, and honestly, you can see where I've been lay. I've got two pillows set up against Cooper's crate, where I just lie and watch telly, and honestly, it's so comfortable because I can't. This sofa's not big enough for two people to lounge on,
and it's got a big ass dent in the middle.
Yeah, I mean it is secondhand.
Oh yeah.
We I was about to say we bought it off mum and dad then, but we definitely didn't. We were donated it by mum and dad when we moved into the flat because we had no furniture, and we just bought a bed, so we had no money, so they gave us a sofa. But anyway, roll the intro.
Hello and welcome to Confetti Conversations,
the podcast where me and my sister talk all things weddings, wedding planning, and married life. Okay, so today we are talking about final meetings, final preparations, sort of more about the final bits with the vendors.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Stuff everyone warned you about, and the bills are as bad as you think they're going to be.
The big bills, yeah.
Yeah.
The big bills is basically what we're talking about. We're talking about those final meetings. So not the final prep as in your final bits or that kind of stuff.
The DIY, the fun bits.
Yeah, no, this is like your final meetings with your vendors, chatting through the different things that you need to talk through, and the payments. Yeah. So let's start with the venue.
Okay.
What did you do in your final meeting?
We had one that was a few months out. I think originally it was meant to be 6 months out, but our 6 months disappeared from us.
Yeah, but let's talk about.
But then you had another one that was basically the same. That's what I was going to say.
Right. I see what you mean. Because we had two meetings. Yeah. We had an initial and then we had a final, which were very different.
Yeah, no, we've had 3.
Yeah,
maybe. Okay. But our 6 month one, they want like a rough idea of numbers.
That was same as our initial, I think.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what they do.
Yeah.
Who you're going to have for your catering.
Yeah.
Who your band are, if you're having one, DJ, photographer, videographer. They like to have a bit of an idea, and it doesn't matter if you don't have it.
Yeah, that was the same as
but
ours.
they like an idea. Whereas it's a 6 week out one that you had.
Yeah,
and they offer it face to face or on online. Obviously, we wanted any opportunity to go to the venue.
Yeah, I think face to face is nice because normally it's with your day of coordinator, and to have that like proper chat with them.
Yeah,
and I don't know that we must have had our initial meeting with our day of coordinator.
Yeah, our venue tried to do it with the same person, but because of the change of day, we had a different person, so we definitely wanted to go meet her.
Of course, yeah.
They're all lovely that we've met.
Yeah. I've not met anybody, but I'm sure there are people. You might just not click with them.
Yeah.
Like we loved our day of coordinator. He was amazing. but I do think it's important that you meet them before the day.
Yeah.
Because you want to be able to like have a bit of banter. Like I've got a professional photo with the bar manager. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you want to have that like bit of banter, a bit of a laugh. You want to
And if things go wrong, you need to know like, who am I looking for?
Yeah.
Like, who is the person that's going to help me with this?
Yeah.
Or might even just have a bit of an idea, because it might be out of the realm of a venue coordinator's job. However, they've done a lot of weddings, so they'll be able to guide, like...
Generally, they'll have like contact details of all your suppliers.
Yeah.
Like mine asked me about all my suppliers, and then they said they get in contact with them.
Yeah.
So they'll have a conversation with them about our wedding and about time of arrival and all that kind of stuff. So that when it comes to the day, this is my experience with my day of coordinator. I don't know whether all venues and all day of coordinators are the same.
Yeah.
But with my experience, he didn't need to, but he could have dealt with everything. He had all the contact details. He knew when everyone was coming. Like when the band came, I did nothing. I just introduced them to Lara, who was singing our first dance. That was all I did.
Yeah.
And my day of coordinator, Ben, he came and got me, and he was like, the band are here, they want to speak to Lara. And I was like, yeah, no worries, fine.
Yeah.
Like that's all he asked me about. And he just would ask me about whether I wanted a drink or like he dealt with everything, with all the food options, all the drinks, like they dealt with it all. So I don't know whether that's the same for every venue.
Yeah. They haven't said, they've taken all the contact details, but I don't know if they would say. And like we'll come on to it, but the questions my band had, I couldn't answer. So I asked my coordinator, and then she could tell me what to write. So that was fine. But yeah, and we have, I don't know what it was like for yourself, but we have your wedding coordinator, and they come up to I think they work up to the first dance, if I remember correctly. But an evening manager takes over as well.
I actually don't remember, but I feel like it was just him the whole time.
I can't remember for yours either, to be honest. But I know we have an evening manager, and I think he comes on around the wedding breakfast kind of time.
That would make sense.
So there's like an overlap. So we know who that is as well.
That's good.
I've not met them yet because they just do the wedding days.
Yeah.
And we found out that our coordinator will be there for us for about 10, I think, 10 or 11 in the morning. She'll move my dress because we get dressed in a different place to the getting ready room for photos.
Yeah.
And she'll move my dress for me.
Oh, amazing.
We don't have to do that.
Yeah.
And she knows where to hang it for the photos and everything. And she'll check in on the boys. Like, so I feel like some wedding coordinators, venue coordinators, will just do what the venue needs. Whereas from my experience of my coordinator, she's called Ella, she's amazing. And the one before was called Naomi. She was just as good, but she's at a wedding herself.
Yeah.
They care about you having your good day as well, not just making it work for the venue.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice.
Yeah. We didn't have any of that the morning of our wedding. Like we didn't have, they weren't really checking in. They weren't checking timings because we were getting married off site.
Yeah, I think it'd be different if you were getting married on site.
Yeah, I agree. We were just there. We were using the rooms for the photos because the hotel we were staying at just wasn't as nice.
No.
So we were using the rooms for the photos, but we weren't getting married there. So he kind of met us in the morning, chatted through what would happen, with like wet weather plans and all that kind of stuff. Although we'd already spoken about that previously, but like we had, because it was raining at the time.
Yeah.
He was like, it's fine, we'll sort it. Like, don't worry, you'll come back and there will be a drinks reception somewhere and it will be fine. And I was like, cool, fine. And he was across that. But he sort of, after that point, left us until we came back from the church. And then that's when he was sort of across everything else.
Yeah.
But the morning was very much us on our own. And then the photographer, she was doing all of the going in between. But yeah, so in your final meeting, you chatted through who the suppliers were, finalised.
Yeah. Final numbers.
Yeah.
So the drinks reception is done by my venue.
Yeah.
So they wanted to know, because there's different packages you can have.
Yeah.
And they like to have an idea of the initial one, because you pay an initial payment as well. Whereas at this one, they wanted to know what you're actually having, how much it's actually going to cost, how many people are actually going to be there.
Yeah.
So we talked through that. We talked briefly through the menu options that we have with the caterer, because the caterer isn't from the venue.
No.
But they have 5 options that they use, so they know them very well.
Yeah, like a suggested supplier.
Yeah. It's only you only have 5 options. I don't know what the word is.
But they're not from the venue. They're a supplier, but you can't choose your own suppliers. Yeah. Same. That was the same for us.
I'm pretty sure that you can for the evening, but they have to be self-sufficient. They're not allowed to use the kitchens.
Yes.
So that was talking about that and just confirming when our next meeting with them was going to be.
Yeah.
And on a side note, when we had our catering meeting, we didn't have to then go back to the venue and say anything. The caterers just went straight to the venue.
Yeah.
The venue then just sent us our bill.
Yeah.
Because we pay the venue. Like, it's a weird system. I don't really know how it works.
You pay the venue for food, drink, and hire of the venue.
Yeah, even though it's 2 separate things.
Whereas we paid the bar company, the food company, and then the venue separately for hire of the venue.
Yeah, so ours all goes to the venue.
Which is that is quite nice, actually.
They must do an invoicing thing. So it's fine. So that worked out well. So we had to do that. Then we went through timings of the day. Yeah. So they obviously know how a day works.
Yeah.
We said we wanted to get married at this time, and we worked from there.
Yeah.
And it was it's great, and I've got that to follow. I'm getting married quite early. I don't know how people fit everything in.
No.
On a shorter day.
I said from the beginning I wanted to be married as early as possible without it being too early. Like, so one of our friends got married at 11:30.
Yeah.
Because the registrar could only do that time.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, it was lovely, and it was like we had a great day.
Yeah.
But like personally, for getting ready purposes, 11:30 was too early for me.
Yeah.
But whereas I only got married at 12, like it's not like I got married miles later.
Yeah.
But I just felt like 12 o'clock was like the right time for me.
Yeah.
Like it was.
I wanted to have like the full day.
That's what I said.
And I remember
it was like 12 hours.
Yeah. I've always remembered one of our friends' moms saying she wanted the full day when she got married. And wanting to have like the whole thing and make it out as long as possible. I think they got married at 11 or half 11.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember that random fact about them, but I do.
I didn't. Yeah, I personally don't take a long time to get ready. So to me, it was like we were up at 6:30 on my wedding day anyway.
Yeah,
we're like down for breakfast at 7.
Yeah.
So that we had time to get ready, but we had loads of time, like too much time, really.
Yeah.
We were sort of waiting around for a bit in the morning, but. Like, it won't be like that as much for you because we don't have to go anywhere apart from at the very end for you to put your dress on.
Yeah.
But, like, the rest of the time, we're going to be in one place.
Yeah.
Getting ready. That's where we've slept. That's where we're going to have breakfast. It's all going to be a lot more relaxed, I think, your morning of, which is lovely. But, yeah, I agree. I think having as long a wedding day as possible is, like, preferable. But I remember sitting in the church, like, once we'd I can't even remember what point we were at. Sorry if you can hear chewing, by the way. Cooper is chewing his baby toy, as we call it, because it was literally a puppy teething toy, but he's being quiet, so we're just going to ignore it. Mm-hmm. And I was sat in the church, and I was just like, I actually could just go home and go to bed now. I'm okay with just going home and going to bed.
Yeah.
Don't need to party. Don't need the rest of the day. But obviously... I did, and I wanted it, and I loved it.
Yeah.
But at the time, like, I was just sat there thinking, this is it now. I'm good.
Yeah, you've done the bit you needed to.
Yeah, I'm fine. I can go home now.
Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah, the timings of the day just blew my mind, but she just knew exactly what she was doing.
But you have to have, like, wiggle room, don't you? Because, like, you obviously, there's the major things, like the time you get married and the time that you sit down for dinner.
Yeah.
Those are the two, like, big things.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the day, you kind of, obviously you put a time down, but these things can change.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how long certain things of the day are going to take.
Yeah. And I bet it's hard, like, people who want to plan surprises for their other half. It'd be easy for me to plan a surprise, because Ellis won't look at the document, or I don't think he even knows there is a document with it all on that we have access to. He doesn't even know that we've got that document.
I don't think Sam did.
Yeah. Whereas if he wanted to plan a surprise, I would know.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't, because
he wouldn't even know who to email and tell.
Well, no, he'd email. No, he would, because he sorted all of the change out.
He'd a different person now.
Yeah, but he could still go through her and be like, I can't find my now coordinator's number. Like, can you sort it? Or can you give it me? Yeah, I mean, there's always ways to do surprises. I wouldn't have wanted a surprise on my wedding day.
No.
But anyway, timings of the day.
Yeah, we did that. Because there's loads of options that you can have, like decoration,
of course, yeah,
fireworks. They provide fireworks. Obviously, pay for them, but
expensive,
double check.
Fireworks?
Yeah, it's like $2,000.
I mean, I would have loved fireworks. I think it's such a lovely finish to a day.
Yeah,
but they just are really expensive, and it just wasn't in my budget.
Yeah. No, they're all the same price pretty much wherever you go, and you can't do them yourself. Obviously,
no.
So fireworks. If you're having a DJ, if you're having a band, if you like all those kind of things, I go through absolutely every option possible.
Yeah.
And put it all together. So yeah, that was about 6 weeks out. They confirm it with you. And you can still adjust your numbers. The only time you can't adjust your numbers really financially is once you confirmed it with the caterers.
Yeah.
Because that's it. I think I could still adjust it now.
Yeah.
Because the caterers give you a certain amount of time, but once I think I've actually no. How many weeks am I? 3. 2.5. I think this week I can't change it anymore. Yeah. So if anyone says now they're not coming, we're finding someone.
Yeah, you've paid for it.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
Someone, please come and fill the space and enjoy the lovely food.
Yeah.
It would be, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So that was the venue one.
Yeah.
We had a videographer call. That was quite a while ago. And that was just like confirming how we would kind of want to feel, what kind of shots we want. Again, confirming the details of the day. So timings when they're going to come. Yeah. Where everything is as well. So it's quite funny. On the forms, it's like, what's the address of the venue? What's the address of the ceremony? Where's your reception? But for me, because I had to, it's like a non-optional thing to fill the box. Yeah. I just put the same thing in over and over again.
Yeah, I'm sure loads of people have that, because if you're getting married at the same place.
Yeah, but at least you know it can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So doing that and had that was a phone call with our photographer.
We didn't have anything like that with our videographer. He just asked for the timings of the day to be sent over to him. Yeah. And because we knew, like, he only shoots in one style, and that's the style we wanted. Obviously, because otherwise we wouldn't have picked him. Yeah. But we didn't have a final phone call or anything with him. We just had to send him over the timings of the day and the addresses and everything, and who the photographer was.
I don't know. I think As Always does it. However, it might have been different because we're not actually having her shoot it.
Yeah, true.
She's editing and sending someone else.
Yeah,
so
true.
It might be that was slightly different.
Yeah.
So that one was pretty, but that was quite a while ago now. And then she sent the bill a week or two ago.
Yeah, the final bills sort of come in like about a month before, really, don't they? They all sort of start piling in, and you start thinking, oh gosh, because your bank looks healthy up until you have to pay all of these bills, and then you're like, oh gosh, okay,
pretty scary.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
And like, original planning me didn't plan this to be around when you pay your tax bill, but then now it's fallen at the same time, so it's like tax bill money, wedding money, all gone. Now I'm like, beans on toast for tea again, Alice?
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to put some pasta and pesto on. That's all I've got. Yeah.
It's one of those, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then the photographer, she did a form, and that's like a list of all the like a shot list.
Yeah.
But it's so annoying. I did it all, then I didn't submit it because I was waiting to check on something.
Lost it.
Went back to do it, and it was all gone. So I'm going to go back onto it and do it in Word. So I've got it for myself and for the people who are going to help me do the photography organisation. Yeah. They might not be needed, but it'll be printed out for them, and I'll input it to her form.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. I bet that came through with the bill, but I paid the bill, so she knows I still want you. I just got to do this form.
Yeah. I think she wanted me to WhatsApp it over to her. Yeah. And then she just was looking at it on her phone throughout the day. But the only shots I wanted were, and maybe in hindsight I should have said more of me and Sam's shots, but I mean, she got amazing ones. The only ones I was like dead set on is I wanted one with all family members, like all different sides. So I literally listed that out, like Philippa's mom and dad and Hayley, Philippa's mom and dad, Hayley and Ellis, Sam's mom and dad and Ellie, Sam's mom and dad, Ellie and Sean. Like, it was literally like that. And then this side of the family, that side of the family, like that's how we did it.
Did you do photos just you, mum and dad? Or was it you, Sam, mum and dad?
Yeah, I have one photo, I think, of me, mum and dad, and that wasn't
in the church,
like, on purpose. Yeah, it was just in the market. No, we're not even looking at the camera.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not really relevant anyway, because it's your wedding day. It should have both of you in.
I have a lovely photo with mom before we left for the church, and I have photos with dad as we're walking down through the church yard to get to the church. Like, those ones I really love.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do have a photo with each of them, but not really together. Sam's got photos of him and his mom and dad before the ceremony.
Yeah.
And they had like groomsmen photos and stuff all before the ceremony. And we had bridesmaids photos before the ceremony and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So we didn't necessarily have that, and I didn't put that on my shot list because I just did like the formal I think when family ones.
When they're asking shot list, it's the ones that you can't.
But then there is, like, we've spoken about this before, the photo that I wanted with the ring at the end of the aisle.
Yeah.
That I put on the shot list, and I also said I wanted photos on the trampoline.
Yeah.
And I wanted the smoke cannon ones. Cannons. So
yeah, that's the kind of thing, like for us, it's the ones with Doug. Like, they're the kind of ones that aren't in your normal photos.
Yeah.
Like, they know to do the bridal party. They know to do couples portraits and things like that. And if you don't want that, then you specify.
Yeah.
But it's more like, what family are we calling in for each photo?
Yeah.
So that was part of it.
Yeah. We just sort of, I think mom and dad just sort of said to their families, and like Jackie and Tony were like, I think actually, no, the photographer, she shouted at the end of the ceremony, all families stay here, everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, you can stay or go, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
And everyone just kind of milled around in the church for a bit because it was raining.
Yeah.
And then she sent everyone down when we were doing the final few shots to go and line up for confetti.
Yeah.
And then she took some photos of me and Sam, like, walking through at the church. And then we did confetti, everyone left, and we did some ones at the Lich Gate.
Yeah.
So, but that wasn't obviously a shot list, but that's sort of the final things that you just need to sort of go through with them.
Oh, the other thing actually with all your suppliers is checking food options. And like...
like whether they're vegetarian
meals.
or...
You feed your suppliers, people. Don't... Like, Don't be stingy and don't feed your suppliers.
Yeah. A lot of places prompt you to, though, anyway. Like, I mean, I was always going to feed my suppliers.
Yeah.
But, like, when we were doing final numbers, they were like, do you have your supplier numbers in there? And I was like, they're all in there.
Yeah. So mine was like this plus suppliers. They like it separately.
Yeah.
But because the venue work with the caterers, I didn't have to do them.
Yeah.
So that's quite
No,
cool.
I didn't have to do... Well, they didn't ask me to do the venue.
They're getting fed.
Yeah, they must have been fed, but I didn't...
And I double-checked with her as well.
I didn't put it on the thing, and he never asked me about it, so...
No, I think it's like they're linked,
They must have got fed. Must have got fed. But everybody else, I made sure was fed.
Yeah.
And like drinks and stuff, like... You know, I asked Dad to make sure that the videographer and photographer had got a drink, but I'm pretty sure the bar guys had already done it.
Some people aren't good like that. They don't. They don't give suppliers drinks. They'll just assume they've got their own or say it's this much money.
Well, my mother-in-law wangled cocktails out of the bar people. Like, they were lovely. Because they came up to us and said, what cocktails do you two want for dinner, me and Sam?
Yeah.
And then my mother-in-law was like, well, can I have a cocktail? And he was like, yeah, sure. And then he asked all of the family, top table, and we all had a cocktail. So
that
was quite nice. But yeah, a lot of places don't look after the suppliers.
No.
But also make sure, as bride or groom, you're probably not top priority to ask the suppliers if they've had a drink.
No.
So just maybe get like a groomsman or a parent just to go over and say,
check in,
have you had a drink? Do you want a drink? What can I get you?
Yeah.
Just make sure that they're looked after, because they are on their feet all day and they are working so hard for you.
Yeah.
make sure that somebody, it doesn't have to be you because you're going to be busy. Like, I didn't buy my own drink, obviously, all day.
No.
Not obviously, but I didn't. Like, you constantly having people putting drinks in your hand. Just make sure that they're catered for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they are working hard and they deserve it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Okay, so caterers. Final meeting with them, obviously, is your final numbers.
And menu choices.
We had to pick our menu choices after our tasting. That was all.
Oh, they liked an idea for us.
Oh, yeah. No, we were done before our final. We didn't even have a final meeting. It was just like an email. What are your final numbers?
Yeah.
Just confirming this is the food you're having. Just confirming your puddings. Actually, I don't think we'd finalised the puddings at that point.
Yeah. We had to go through and I had to give them a table plan. Who was sitting where, who had the allergies, who had what menu choice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got
All I had to do was send them like table 1 vegetarian, table 2 vegan, table 3 2 children.
No, because they need to know, and they say like position 1 has their back to the top table.
Oh, wow.
So
we didn't have
exactly who's where.
I like that. We didn't have to do that because it was a sharing thing.
Yeah,
it wasn't
much,
all like put down in front of you. I think they were just like, we just need to know who is a vegan, who is a veggie, and who are the kids. They needed to know who the kids were, because I think with the kids, they could... Did we just pick chicken nuggets? I think we just picked chicken nuggets.
Well, we chose what ours are having.
Yeah, I think that's what we did. We just picked chicken nuggets, but they needed to know the kids and the kids' names. And everything else. Oh, and if it was like, say, for example, my friend Emily, I don't think she is now, but at the time she was a vegetarian.
Yeah.
And it just needed, like, vegetarian Emily, so that when they went to that table, they were like...
Who's Emily?
Who's Emily?
Yeah.
Here's yours.
Yeah.
And then they just needed to know number of vegetarians and vegans for the evening food.
Yeah, that's what we've had.
That's all they needed. Like, they didn't need anything extra than that.
No, Baz was like quite detailed, and it's blown my mind a little bit. So I'd done that, and then I've not done the venue.
Yeah.
And then they number their tables in an order that I don't like.
Oh.
They start from the front.
Oh, because yours is not like mine was like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Yours is like a bit of a horseshoey kind of thing, isn't it?
And it starts from here. I think it went like round and in, but those in ones are my
top ones.
They're my 1 2 3.
Yeah.
So I've had to like re-number it, and I hope that it's okay and doesn't confuse anyone.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter for the caterer, but it matters for the venue.
Yeah.
How they've numbered things.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I'm sure plenty of people do.
We're setting it up anyway, so it's not like
it's
not like that's going to be a problem.
No. As long as the caterers know which tables where.
Yeah,
that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So that was quite funny. Caterers, we had to confirm all our options.
Yeah.
Confirm the kids, and it blew my mind because I had a spreadsheet with everything on, and it just wasn't I was so overwhelmed doing it. She was like, so how many people are this and how many people are the other? And because I'd done the table plan thing for her, I was like, well, it's there. But she was like, can I about what the numbers? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then adding in the suppliers as well.
Yeah.
It's like, help.
Yeah.
I was getting so stressed. And then we ended up having like 5 extra she was catering for 5 extra people for canapes compared to the meal. And I was like, when I got the final thing through, I was like, oh, just to say, I think we've got the numbers off here. She's like, oh yeah, we have, haven't we? I think she'd added the kids on twice.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
So she fixed it, and none of it was a bother, and just emailed back and read the invoice, so it was absolutely fine. But I found that one really overwhelming because I didn't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
And we have got quite a few vegetarians, and because I'd done it on the wedding website and said any like dietary requirements, and people had put none.
Yeah.
I was like, I know of 2.
Yeah.
But I didn't know anyone else. And I was like, and I thought someone else was a vegan, and apparently she's not a vegan anymore. So I hope it's okay.
Well, you've done the best you can. Like, you can't, if people haven't told you what their dietary requirements are, you can't do anything about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether it's because I had a sharing thing. I didn't really find that.
Yeah, no, I found it very
overwhelming. No, I didn't. I just sort of was like, these are my numbers. But maybe it's the difference in caterers because yours is a more formal
meal.
Yeah. So therefore the caterers seem to be a little bit more formal.
Yeah, if I had a sharing thing from them, it might have been different.
Exactly. Whereas because we've got because it was a sharing thing, it was quite informal. I think it just made it a little bit more chill, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know
either because I didn't have, there's no comparison, is there?
No.
If you're not doing the same thing, there's you just can't compare it.
Yeah, but that's all done. And all sorted.
Yeah, and then what else?
Church, I had to do a final thing for.
Yeah.
So I had to confirm the time of the wedding and things like spellings of your witnesses that has
and their
to be
jobs.
Right. That's already been done.
Yeah. We just had to confirm all of that.
Confirm it again.
And all the songs we were going to sing.
Yeah.
The entrance and exit music.
Yeah. If we needed a sound system or we were just having the organ.
Yeah. If we were having a videographer and all that kind of stuff. Those kinds of things. Whether we wanted the bells, whether we wanted the choir.
Yeah.
We'd already spoken about it, but it was just that confirmation.
Yeah.
And because Mom's choir was singing at our wedding.
Yeah.
Just confirming all of that.
Yeah.
So it was all done previously. And because we got married at our family's church, Mom had done quite a lot of it with the church wardens who she knew.
Yeah.
So anything that was a little bit more complex, she'd sort of kind of done.
Yeah.
But the rest, the music and everything, we'd done, and we'd had that conversation with them.
Yeah. That's the hardest thing, I think, and I found it really, I've talked about it before, I found it really overwhelming. Because I find music it blows my mind, people reading music and learning a piece.
Yeah.
And to ask someone, can you play this piece for me, I found really didn't want to ask. So I'm hoping, I haven't heard back, but I need to find out.
You're going to have to ring them.
I've emailed again today, and if I haven't heard anything, I'll email the vicar. So this is a volunteer admin.
Yeah,
and if I haven't heard back,
ring her and just say, I really need to know this.
Can't ring her. She emails back pretty quickly, but she's doing it in her retirement.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
it'll be fine, and I've got the other vicar as well.
Yeah.
So it's not a bother.
Yeah.
So that's that one. Music,
yeah. Again, I think we just had it was an email, and because we'd asked everyone to give us a song request, we just sent over a list of the song requests, and I was just confirming because my friend was singing our first dance.
Mm-hmm.
I was just confirming all of that.
Yeah.
And sent over the music for that.
Yeah.
I think, or just confirmed the correct song with them.
Yeah.
And then he was like, that's fine. We'll just have a quick practice with her when we get there. So music was, sorry, there's a dog barking in the background. Music was quite easy.
Yeah. They sent me a Google Docs, filled out everything I needed to. The only thing they said is, have you got a Spotify playlist for whilst it's the DJ kind of part, whilst they're on a break? So we've got the songs that you want, and can you share the details? And I was like, yeah, I've got one. It's 11 hours long, so we're going to refine it. And he was like, yeah, I think 11 hours might be a bit much, really.
Yeah.
So me and Ellis had actually spent yesterday organising that music into daytime songs and the ones we want for the dance floor.
Yeah.
But then we realised we want two different ones of the day. We want stuff that's going to play whilst we're having the wedding breakfast, backgroundy music, and if you have a little bit, I like this song in the background.
Yeah.
But we want music for the drinks reception as well.
Yeah.
Which, if people are having a bit of fun, it's nice.
What do you want after the meal?
That'll go back to the drinks one.
Right. So that'll be the same.
Well, it might not
the drinks
even.
reception.
I don't know if we would have music at that point, because it will be after speeches. People will be coming in before the band start.
I think you might want a little bit of atmosphere.
Well, it depends on where. I don't know where it would go. They'll tell me.
Yeah.
They'll just do it.
They'll do it. Yeah, they'll do it. It's just nice to have a bit of background music. I don't think we did, but I think it would have been better if there was just a bit.
Yeah, I just don't know where it would come from. I'm assuming it would still be
I'd do
the
it in the
same
bar area.
I don't know if there is that option.
Yeah, true. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, that was really easy. And just confirming, their arrival,
Yeah.
where they can get changed. They needed to know things like the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah. We had like a document from our venue that was for suppliers, like for the band.
Good.
So you just sent them, you just downloaded it from like, they have like a booked couples portal.
Yeah.
And we just sent them that document from there. And that was just for them, like all about like the noise, like what
sound limiter, isn't it?
I don't think there was a sound limiter.
Think we do, yeah.
But it was like, if there was, you know, any information that they needed, how to connect to the systems, all that kind of stuff. So all the bits and bobs that they would need to know. So that was all on there. And we didn't have to really do anything. We just sent it that. And I think our venue coordinator got in touch with them and just told them anything that they might need to know.
Yeah.
So that was all fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
Dresses.
Yeah.
So a lot of if you're buying from like a boutique and you've had it adjusted with them, they tend to get you to pick it up a day or two before. Yeah,
but you'll have like your final, it depends really on the different places. Mine was a bit different because my dress got lost.
Stressful.
So I think I went for my first fitting only like 10 days before the wedding.
Yeah.
And then we went,
and it was huge.
Yeah, it was big. And then so that had to be altered a lot. And then I think I went for another try on, and if there was anything extra there that needed doing, but I don't think we did anything on that one. Maybe just change the bust slightly from the way that it sat. And then
wasn't at that appointment.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is because it had to get altered so much, the actual neckline doesn't really look like what it did.
It's still lovely.
Yeah, like I love it, but it is different because of the way that it had to be altered.
Yeah.
So like, and I wanted it to be looser to go like over my belly so it wasn't tight.
Yeah.
But it's designed to be tight fitted and like fishtail. And like a proper square neck, but because of the way that it had to get altered, the squareness kind of went.
Yeah.
So it wasn't quite, and the strap sort of kept like, it was just sat in a really funny place on my shoulder.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is. Like, it doesn't really matter now. I still love it. But yeah, so I think we went 10 days before, and then maybe 5 days before, and then Mom picked it up, I think the Thursday, and we got married on the Saturday.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think most places they tend to get you in maybe a month, 3 weeks before.
A month before. Obviously my situation is different.
Yeah.
So I had with mine, when the dress came in, they got you in to try it on, check it was the dress.
That was before you were pregnant.
Yeah, that was before I was pregnant. But yeah, that was to try it on, check you're happy with it, that it's your dress, that you wanted it.
Yeah.
Because my dress came pretty quickly, to be honest.
Really
totally different to what yours was.
Yeah.
And then we found out I was pregnant, and then we called the venue. They don't care.
No.
We called the shop and said, "This is the situation.
Yeah.
What do we do?"
Yeah.
And the person on the phone was like, "Right, don't worry about it. We'll get you in." I think it would have been 6 weeks before.
Yeah.
And we'll try it on, see what's going on. It's just a try on. See where you're at. See if we need to dramatically change something, or if we don't, we'll also get you in for your normal 4 week before appointment.
Yeah.
No, they normally do 6 weeks because that's the one that I had in my phone, and we were all confused about it.
Yeah.
So they normally do 6 weeks. So we'll take it to 4 because of growing.
Yeah.
You're gonna grow. So we had that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And that was fine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then she was like, so the seamstress could see where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have no idea how I'm going to grow, if I grow at all.
Yeah.
In those weeks, because being nearly 6 foot tall, I've got a bit of that advantage. I'm not popping as much as you would have done.
Yeah.
If I was smaller.
Yeah.
I'm 6 months pregnant still, though.
Yeah.
And then, well, nearly. And then it was. So I think I'm going in Saturday before.
Yeah.
Like 6 days before.
No, Friday before.
It's Friday. So
Friday
a week before.
Yeah.
To see what we need to do then.
Yeah, because she said the only thing you really need to do is change anything on the bust.
Yeah.
That you're really lucky that the length. I mean, I was the same. My length didn't get changed at all. I don't think.
My length doesn't need changing. The way it fits, there's I'm a bigger person. I was never going to wear a fitted dress.
No.
So that is on my side.
Yeah. Yeah, and she was happy with the fit of it. So she's like, there's stuff she can do in a week to get it if necessary.
Yeah.
There's stuff she can do in a week, but she was happy with how it was at the time, and there was no need to change anything.
No. And if I didn't want a bustle, like,
oh yeah, that's what she's doing. She's doing you a bustle
and a little adjustment on something else, which is something we thought about when we went to one of the fittings.
Yeah.
So she's doing that, but that's it.
Yeah.
And she said if you didn't have that, you could just wear it.
Yeah.
Like, we wouldn't be doing anything. She wouldn't change anything.
Yeah. She probably would have changed the bust slightly if you weren't
Personal
potentially going to grow. So that's why she didn't change anything, because she's like, you're probably going to grow between now and then.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather not do it and then have to change it.
Yeah.
She was like, I'd rather do it all. Like, if we need to do it in a week before, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, she was amazing.
Yeah, she was really good.
So obviously my situation is very different.
Yeah.
To what the normal process would be.
Yeah. Yeah. And mine was, because my dress didn't come in. So
we're not great examples of dresses.
No. But normally with your dress is all paid for.
Yeah.
You don't normally have like a final balance to pay for.
Adjustments.
Yeah.
Which can be a lot.
Yeah, mine was quite expensive, but then they did have to really
need to rebuild it.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, it's literally nothing.
But you've paid for like a package, haven't you, for adjustments?
We have.
So, which is good.
Yeah.
It's all in one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else that I've had to do.
I had drinks, because I was a separate bar, so we had like drinks to do. So we had like our what we wanted on the tables, the packages, the drinks reception, drinks, what we wanted. So that was kind of, but that again was sort of all done really with the venue. It wasn't. Yeah. I think we did actually do that at our final meeting with the venue, but it just went to a different person.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I think that's everything.
But like, the big stuff.
Yeah, the final meetings, and obviously.
Oh, if you had a florist.
Yeah, you would have the same thing where you sort of talk through all the different bits and bobs that you're doing, and it would be the same with, I guess, any other supplier.
Yeah, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's all, the final meetings are all about confirming the choices. Generally, you don't change a lot in your final meetings.
No.
A lot of it is just confirming, because by that point you've already, they've already started to curate the menus or gather the things they need. Like, it's very rare that you would change things massively in that final meeting. It would be more a case of like finalizing the finer details.
Yep.
So that's it really, I think, for that. And obviously all of those.
So, 'cause I've not done it otherwise.
Yeah. All of those come with your final balances that get paid. Obviously, that is a very daunting and scary time when all of your final balances come in. But once it's done, you kind of feel like, right, I can get married now.
Yeah. That's where I've got to now. I'm enjoying it now.
Yeah, once all of your final things are done, once all of your bits and bobs are done, obviously we've not talked about, because we're both DIY brides, so we have the final details that we do. But like, you are pretty much there, and I was by this point. Is everything was boxed up and ready to go, really, and that's basically where you're at now. Yep. So everything at this point is very much a case of, well, it is what it is now. Like, there's not a fat lot you can do.
There's 2 things I have to get done.
Yeah.
But it's just waiting for that confirmation for the church.
Yeah.
And I can do it a different way if I need to.
Yeah, there's ways that we can get it done really quickly, and we've got time, like, if we needed to, but I think it'll be fine.
I think it'll be fine too.
You want it done by the end of this week, really, so that it's done and,
Yeah, I've just got a week of enjoying it.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah, gosh. Crazy.
A week of enjoying it whilst working, then a week off. Doing the fun stuff. I get my nails did.
I know. I'm only working 2 days that week because it's bank holiday.
Not working any.
I know, but I've got the Monday off, which is lovely. And then I'm off Thursday, Friday. I always panic that I'm not off on the Thursday, but I am. I'm going to double check that after this. But I am. I must be. I must have booked it off. I know that I did. Anyway, I'm panicking now.
Yeah.
It's been one of those panicky days.
We've been a bit panicky today, haven't we?
Yeah. So I'm going to chill and do absolutely nothing and eat some pasta for dinner.
I love pasta.
Me too. Pesto pasta.
Mine's like a bolognese
I
pasta.
think I'm gonna have pesto pasta with chorizo.
Oh.
I know.
You put cheese on it as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What kind of pasta?
Or we just have whatever, like fusilli or penne.
Yeah.
We're not bothered.
I do like the shells.
Yeah, I don't.
I like them for a pesto or a bolognese 'cause it gets in it.
Yeah, Mum always said that. I don't. I love like
I
a
don't get it because I don't have it at
tagliatelle.
Aldi.
Yeah, I love a tagliatelle.
Yeah.
Not bothered by spaghetti.
I'd rather have a tagliatelle over spaghetti.
Yeah, but generally I do quite like a fusilli.
Yeah.
I think they're quite just cute.
I love tortellini.
Yeah, that's
Ellis,
like filled pasta.
Yeah, but Ellis doesn't like tortellini.
Me and Sam have that quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, Ellis doesn't like it. Really
I
makes
love
me
it.
sad.
Anyway, I'm getting hungry the more we're talking about it.
So,
anyway, thank you for listening. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, all of the good stuff. Write us a review. We would love to hear your feedback.
Only if it's a nice one.
Yeah, I mean, any at this point would be great. We have none, so please.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's it for this episode.
Yep.
So for now, I'm Philippa.
I'm Hayley.
This was Confetti Conversations, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.